Officials said 10 people were killed and at least 10 others were injured in a mass shooting in a Monterey Park ballroom on Saturday night, January 21st, as residents celebrated the Lunar New Year, and the shooter was still at large. It occurred following the city's Lunar New Year celebration of the Year of the Rabbit downtown.
The shooting occurred at 122 West Garvey Avenue, near the intersection of Garvey and Garfield Avenues.
According to a broadcast report, thousands of people attended the city event. Later, as Monterey Park police investigated the ballroom shooting, police and emergency medical personnel arrived. Late Saturday, witnesses remained gathered at the scene, and roads in the area were closed. Homicide detectives from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department were dispatched to the scene to assist. According to LASD, 9 people were killed around 2:50 a.m. During a news conference nearly an hour later, LASD Captain Andrew Meyer announced that 10 people had died and at least 10 more had been injured. He stated that their conditions ranged from stable to critical. The shooting happened around 10:20 p.m. in a ballroom and appears to be an isolated incident, according to Deputy Tracy Kerner. It happened about an hour after the city's Lunar New Year festival ended in the area. Except for the fact that the shooter, who is still at large, is a man, no suspect information was immediately available. Meyer stated that investigators had no information on the shooting's motive. It's too early in the investigation to say whether or not this was a hate crime, Meyer said. Officers responding to a shots-fired call at a business found people screaming as they exited. Officers went inside and discovered more victims. The Monterey Park Police and fire departments received assistance from nearby agencies. El Monte and Alhambra Police, as well as South Pasadena fire personnel, were on the scene, according to video from the scene and broadcast reports. Meyer stated that a second possibly related situation was being investigated in Alhambra. Monterey Park, a city of approximately 61,000 people, is located east of Los Angeles and is sandwiched between the 10 and 60 motorways. Around 65% of its residents are Asian, and many will be celebrating the Lunar New Year, China's most important annual holiday.
Anyone with information about the shooting is encouraged to call the Sheriff's Homicide Bureau at 323-890-5500.
By dialing 800-222-TIPS, you can provide information anonymously to Crime Stoppers 8477. After Saturday's shooting, the city canceled the second night of its planned Lunar New Year celebration downtown, which was scheduled for Sunday evening. Saturday's shooting followed a string of high-profile mass or spree shootings in Southern California in recent years, including
on May 15, 2022, at a Taiwanese church in Laguna Woods, David Wenwei Cho is accused of killing a doctor and injuring 5 others. On March 31, 2021, 4 people were killed and 1 woman was injured in an explosion at an Orange real estate office.
Aminadab Gaxiola Gonzalez, the suspect, was eventually found incompetent to stand trial.
On November 14, 2019, at Saugus High School, 2 students were killed. On November 8, 2018, a gunman killed 12 people in Thousand Oaks Borderline Bar before killing himself. During the law enforcement response to the shooting, a Ventura County Sheriff's deputy was killed. A terrorist attack in San Bernardino on December 2, 2015, killed 14 people.